All right. Well, welcome. And we are going to jump right into this. So I am Kat Gertzen, and I have been a market partner with Monat Global since August 1st of 2015. All right. So I've been here for a hot second. I joined on the very first day that you can join in Canada. I am not going to go into my story because we have two absolutely fantastic stories coming in at you during the whole part of this presentation. The idea with this presentation, though, what we're going to kind of go through is really just answering those base questions. And actually, this is meant to create more questions for you. So as you're walking through this presentation, I challenge you to write down 3 questions that kind of get sparked in you. I challenge you to think like, oh, hey, but what about this? Oh, hey, but what about that? We want to have that dialogue. We want to make sure that we are educating people and that we were answering all of the questions that people could possibly have when it comes to this. So I'm going to kind of walk through, and I'm not like any kind of genius. I'm not any kind of like mastermind of memorization or anything like that. I am following this right here. You can't really see it, but it's just here on my phone, and it walks through basically our 10 reasons that we honestly believe that money is the best vehicle for our dreams. And we want you to hear them out and see if you think that maybe this is the right vehicle for you and your dreams. I'm going to precursor every single thing that is going to be talked about tonight with the idea and the fact that anything that you're going to hear that has been earned or achieved did not come without 2 things: time and hard work. Okay. I'm not the type of person that's going to come and tell you that anything that we do here is a get rich quick, that anything here is just like a lucky lottery ticket. You're going to work, you're going to hustle, but you're going to get rewarded when you do the right things. And we have a simple plan that is really, it's tripping me out. I'm at my mom's office and I can see myself in the mirror behind me. And it's a weird thing here. But you have mentors here, okay? You have mentors who have done the things that you're hoping to do. So if you plug in and you listen and you follow their lead, you will have the success that you decide you want. So we build beautiful lives here, which if you're on the outside looking in, I know that sounds corny AF, right? But once you're on the inside, you honestly are like, yeah, it's corny, but it is freaking true. Like, it is really, really true that we do build beautiful lives, and you get to define what your own beautiful life looks like, right? That's what our culture is all about, is deciding like and designing what are your goals, what are the things you want, and you share that with your mentor, you share that with the person who you say yes to in your success line above you, and they're going to help you understand and know what needs to happen here. And I'm going to answer some of these questions in here that a lot of people have that hold them back from saying yes because they simply don't know. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is our product promise. Okay. There's a lot of different things going around. I know we just saw a big news break kind of thing happening where, a bunch of products are pulled off of the shelves for having carcinogens in them, right? And something that since the very beginning, since when I pushed Accept with Money about 6.5 years ago, the product promise hasn't changed. And so I'm just going to kind of give to you what that is. So we use safe, clinically tested ingredients. We use safe fragrances. We are vegan and animal friendly, and we use safe colorants, right? So we're gluten-free, vegan, Leaping Bunny approved, which is a big deal. Go and just simply search, what is the difference between vegan and being Leaping Bunny approved? There is a big difference there. And there are a lot of companies that can claim to be vegan, but they're not Leaping Bunny, meaning that they don't have that animal cruelty free label on them, which is kind of backwards, right? If you're thinking vegan and animal cruelty, right? But another thing to understand and really highlight here is that we use only safe. I have been using these products for 6.5 years. Okay, 6.5 years I have been using these products on myself. My daughter, who was 3 years old when I started this business, and she still uses them today. As a matter of fact, she got her own routine. We were just over the holidays, and she came screaming out of the bathroom in a towel, being like, "Grandma, it's not my shampoo in the shower," right? She's got her own routine now. She's 9 years old, and she is now loves the Monat life, and she understands and knows how different our shampoos are and how they work differently in her hair. At 9, she gets it. She knows if she doesn't use what's right for her hair, she's probably not going to be happy with her hair out of the shower. right? I think that's pretty cool because I don't think that there's another product line out there, especially for us women, where you can honestly say that there's this massive difference by just switching out one or the other. Where with money, you're gonna be like, ooh, I got my cocktail, right? I have my routine, I have my system, and that is so nice. And it takes a lot of the shopping work out of it for you and for your future customers. The next thing is that we are a family. We are founded in 2014 by Luis and Ray Urdaneta. They're driven by entrepreneurial spirit of the like-minded business owners. So something that's really cool is that our roots do actually stem in MLM, okay, which is multi-level marketing, okay? So our roots do stem there because that is where our chairman and our CEO both started their career, was with this company. I don't know if anyone's heard of it. Let me know in the comments section if you've heard of Tupperware. Okay, they started with Tupperware in South America, and that is where they got the taste and the understanding as to what this industry can do for people who maybe have the entrepreneurial spirit, but maybe you don't have $500,000 or $1 million just kicking around that you can invest in starting up a traditional brick and mortar business. Maybe you just don't have that kicking around. This is an avenue for it, and they've seen that, and so they decided to start their own. Okay, they are actually had started their own one in South America. If you have any idea of like the political state of South America, they got overthrown by a communist government, had to shut down all businesses, and then they came to the US and decided to start an anti-aging hair care company, which then has now molded, now just 7.5 years later, into an anti-aging company, because we got hair, skin, and wellness. All right, so we own our own distribution and manufacturing. When we launched here in Canada, and I know it's a big deal in every single country that we launch into, the fact that we're distributing the products in those countries, right? So in Canada, when we launched here, it was a massive deal, because even with so many other products that I still buy today, guess where they're all still shipped from? The US, right? So there's customs, there's duty, there's all these things, and there's that additional shipping time. You're not going to see that with Monat, whether you're in the UK, Canada, US, or even in Australia. They have their own distribution centers over there. So I can speak for a fact that it's a lot faster shipping time than anything that you would be asking for to ship from the US, right? So we are based in Miami, but we have distribution centers in all of the markets that we launch in there. And so we also have a scientific advisory board. This part right here is the part that was like the signed, sealed, and delivered for me, because I do not claim to be a scientist. I do not claim to be a doctor, right? That's not what I have to do. And you'll start to realize in this network marketing industry that you get to focus on what your skill set is. I don't have to do HR. I don't have to do payroll. I don't have to do any of these other things. My skill set is connecting with people and helping people build their businesses and get great hair and skin and all of those things. I don't have to be bogged down. The biggest bog down we have is tax time. Okay, but like, that's it. We don't have to worry about HR. We don't have to worry about this little thing called scientific advisory board, because there are people, and I'm going to tell you this in a solid way, okay? There are people who have a lot more to lose than I do by putting my name and my credentials on a product, right? Mine's just like some social esteem. Theirs is career stuff. They have gone to school. They have gone to school for more years than some of us even went to our like elementary to high school, in their doctorate parts, okay? And understand that they put their seal of approval on these products. As a matter of fact, they take these products and use them on their families before they're even released to us. That's how much they know and trust the science and the background on these products here. All right, so before I jump into anything else on this part here, I'm going to actually bring in a good friend of mine named Sarah, and she's going to talk to you guys about her kind of like her hair care journey with this, because she is someone who I picked because for this call, because she has such like I guess I would say like a humble way of discovering that her hair changed. It simply came from that traditional first day of school picture with her kids on the step over the years, and you got to watch the transition of her hair, and she wasn't even trying to make a point, right? She wasn't trying to make a point. It just happened. So Sarah, I would love for you to take it away and talk to us a little bit about your journey from being maybe a skeptic to VIP into market partner and building a business.
Yes. Hey, my name is Sarah Reed, like Kat was saying. Thank you so much for having me on here. And you know what? Merry Christmas and happy holidays. I hope that everyone is not still too full from all the turkey dinners. I myself am good now for a while with the turkey. Okay. We've eaten the last meals tonight. So also thank you to everyone who decided to hop on tonight and check us out and see what we're up to. Like Kat was saying, once you're in, it's a party all the time. Okay, we're a lot of fun. Kat likes to be super humble in saying that she is not a rock star or she, doesn't know everything. She looks on her phone, but I will tell you that she is. She is the best mentor. She has built with her family one of the biggest teams in Canada, and all of us on this call who are in on that team, we are, some of the luckiest ladies in all the land. So again, okay, so I started my journey with Monat 4 years ago. I was, I'm one of the busiest moms. If you're a busy mom, you can relate to that, okay? We wear so many hats. I'm a hockey mom. We are at the rink like 8 to 10 times a week. I love to garden. I am a do-it-yourself kind of girl. I'm a do it from scratch, grow your own, all those things. And, most recently, another hat was a Santa hat. Okay. We can all relate to that one as well, right? We're all really busy over the holidays, but one thing that I can always rely on is my hair. Okay. We are busy. We're doing all the things. And so that kind of brings me into like my inspiration for tonight, right? Is look at my hair right now, ponytail, busy, on the go, entertaining, all the things. And so, you're heading into the evening, maybe you're visiting, maybe you're having some company coming over. And like I said, one thing that remains consistent is to be able to go from this to a downdo. I can work out through the week. I know Kat can take her hair out of that bun and, add a little oil and be ready to go, as well as our other speaker on here, Ashley. She works out multiple times a week. She's also a really busy mom as well. And I see her stories, and we all sort of have our own little routines. But one product that I really want to highlight is the Champ Dry Shampoo. Okay. It is, it's not just any dry shampoo. It is actually made with a rice starch. It conditions your hair and it does not dry out your scalp, right? So it's conditioning while it's cleaning. It's going to remove those excessive oils from the root while giving your hair insane volume, texture, and also adding that shine in. So I thought, what a better thing to do. Instead of getting ready for the call, I figured I would get ready on the call just to show you exactly, because, we talked about the ingredients, we talked about the business, all the things, but, yes, I did see quite a difference in my hair transformation, but to me, more of my results are felt and they are experienced. It's not always just seen, right? And, some people say, well, it took a long time for that to happen for you. Well, all along the journey, I noticed different things. Right away, I noticed how smooth my hair was getting. I didn't need to really use a straightening iron as much. My curls were, starting to have memory. I was going days and days without washing and being able to, wear my hair up. And I used to get this really nasty demarcation line from having my hair in a pony. And I feel like I don't get that anymore unless my hair's wet and I put it up. Yes. When it dries, that's like a braid, anything, but just how manageable things are. And so I'll just try out some of the dry shampoo here for you. So this is my day 4 hair. Some weeks, we can go better than others. It depends on how I slept on it, depends on how many workouts I got in, but I'm just going to pop in some dry shampoo here. So we shake it to wake it. And once the bottle feels cold, that's when it's ready. So it's nice and cold here. We spray about 10 to 12 inches away. You can go closer. It's okay. It's okay. So we just put a little bit in through here. And now we wait about 2 minutes. So while I'm letting that settle in there, you know, as the days go on, our hair can even feel a little drier down here, right? Like it's exposed to the elements. You're sleeping on it. And so I like to go in with some Rejuvenique oil, which nourishes and energizes our hair and our scalp. There's so many uses for our oil, but one of my favorite ones is a refresh for my hair. So I just use a couple of drops. A couple of drops go a long way. And I like to just put it into the ends of my hair. And, you know, while I'm doing my hair too, I might need to turn on the iron, which I did, my curling iron, and maybe refresh a curl or two. As you can see, I don't have, you know, that demarcation line from where I had my hair in a pony. And so I'll rub that in. And then as my dry shampoo is still waiting here, I'm just gonna brush my hair gently. I like to start from the bottom. And so, you know, this wasn't able to happen overnight, right? But this takes consistency in using your products, you know, finding what works for you and letting your hair sort of, you know, learn and adjust because, you know, what doesn't take, you know, anything good takes time, right? We know that. So like I said, you're going to experience results all along as you go, but some of the best results take a little time. And so being able to, you know, wear a hat, work out, go to the gym, do all those things, and then be able to still wear my hair down, I think it looks pretty good. So I like to just go in here and zhuzh it up a little. I don't think that looks too bad, right? And then another product that I like to throw in at the end is our Glossy Shine Mist, just to add a little extra shine. A little does go a long way with this one. So just a little squirt. Smells really nice. Now I'm ready to go, right? Sometimes I'll add in a little clip here if I'm getting fancy. Ready to go. Oops. Okay, so that's a couple of my favorite products right there. This special duo you can get right now, and you can throw in one of our grab bags right now that we have going on. If you were going to get anything at all, I would definitely recommend the oil to start. But yeah, thank you for, you know, listening in on my little product testimony there. Yeah. If you have any questions about the products, go back to the market partner that brought you here. And thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much. How fun was that we actually got to get ready with Sarah, right? And she just looks like the most beautiful little redhead in the entire league, right? I love it. So thank you so much for bringing that to us, Sarah. And it's that simple, you guys. I know that you're probably like, oh my gosh, like I was videotaping that and it took 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes, and she looks like she could put on a little black dress and head out on the town with her husband on day 4 hair. Like, that's pretty wild, right? That's so much fun. So I'm going to talk a little bit about, it's a bit about the products that Sarah's been talking to you about, in the fact that we've been celebrated worldwide, not just by us crazy shampoo and skincare ladies who have drank the Kool-Aid or whatever you want to call it, but we've actually won real life awards. And I learned just a couple of weeks ago when we were in Montebello, Quebec with our corporate team. Did you know in Canada, there are only 5, well now 6 this year, beauty awards that are given out? There's only that many. All right. And I believe that Monat has now won 4 of them. Okay, that's a really big deal. We are celebrated not just by results like Sarah's, but we're accredited by awards in magazines and in the beauty industry, that they don't just hand them out to anyone. Right? So not just like, so our dry shampoo has won awards, our Rejuvenique Oil has won awards, our Rejuva has won awards, our Skin Veil has won awards, our charcoal mask has won awards. One of the coolest awards I think is, and I don't think we talk about it enough, and some of you might not even know about this one, but I believe it was 2 years ago, our hairspray actually won an award, an innovation award for the nozzle on it, right? So if you go to our big time hairspray, not our refinish control, but our like hold hairspray has a nozzle that twists to go and control the flow that you're going to get out of that bottle, and you just twist it We got that award because now you see that hairspray nozzle on other brands, but guess who had it first? Monat. Guess who has the only split end sealer done without harmful buildup, waxes, or anything like that. It simply works through negative and positive ion charges going together and pulling the split ends together. Who has that? We have that. We have a patent on it. We have the only one, right? So there are legit things that if you don't have them in your hair care arsenal, you're missing out because you won't get them from any other company. Okay, so she talked a little bit about our products, and I want to kind of explain to you that there are two different ways, and then I'm going to have the lovely Ashley come on and share a little bit about her business story, okay? But I'm going to just touch on a few things that might be in your mind as you're listening to what Ashley's talking about, or maybe while Sarah was talking, you were thinking about them. So we have three ways that you can get the products, but I'm going to talk about two because retail is full price, shipping, tax, all of the things. And I don't suggest that for anyone. I mean, you can do it if you want, but I don't suggest that for anyone. We have VIP and then market partner. Those are both ways that you can get these products in your hands. A simple way that I like to help people decide on what route they should go is saying to them, okay, when you're out and about and someone says, I love your jeans. Okay, are you the type of person that says, oh, thank you? Okay, or are you the type of person that says, oh my gosh, thank you, I got them from here and they were on sale, right? That's an easy way to distinguish if you should be a VIP or if you should be a market partner. If you want to be someone who you're like, oh, I just want to take the compliments and roll with it. I'm not a sharer. I don't really share what I'm using. I don't talk about that stuff. Go be a VIP. Okay, be a VIP. If you're someone who is a sharer or you intend to be a sharer of things, take a closer look at market partner. Okay, so VIP, you're still going to get a discount. You're going to get access to flash sales. You're going to get birthday coupons. You're going to get free products in your flex ships, which are only for use that are not available usually at regular sale, whether it's travel size or a limited edition product. All right. You're going to have that there. It's going to be free shipping on your flex ship orders and all of those sorts of things. But then you have market partner, which is a steeper discount. I'm going to blow your minds here because a lot of people assume this. Okay, there are no monthly minimum requirements for you to purchase. Okay, you do not have to have a personal order requirement to get paid on your sales. Okay, any order requirement can come from the way it should, which is you making sales. Just like in a regular business, if you were selling, if you're an investment banker, if you're anything like that, if you're selling insurance, if you're selling all these things, it doesn't come from you spending your own money. It comes from you making sales. That's how we get paid. Okay, so I like to just kind of put that out there and explain that to people that you do not have to go and sell all this stuff and then still make $100 order yourself personally that month to fulfill your personal order requirement. That's not here. That's not how it works. All right, you buy in with your product pack, which you're going to want full size product anyways. Okay, you have I think there's like 9 or 10 product packs to pick from now. Okay, you get to buy in through that. And then you do not have to spend another penny of money until you need more product. Okay. Every year it's $65 US, or no, 45 US, 65-ish Canadian, depending on the conversion rate, to renew your back office and maintain your website. That's it. That's all. Okay. So now that I've gotten the super boring part out of the way and those kind of questions that people like to know, I'm going to introduce to you Ashley, who is rolling in here in a couple months, I believe, on her 2-year anniversary with Monat. And we're so happy to have her. I've known Ashley for a very, very, very long time. She's been best friends with my sister forever. And I'm just really excited for you guys to hear a little bit of her story and her journey with this company. So take it away, Ashley.
Hello, thank you for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody. Okay, so I will tell you a little bit about my background and my story. I'm a mom of 2. They're 2 and 3 right now. My daughter will be 4 right away. Before I had kids, I went to school to become a dental hygienist. So I worked as a dental hygienist for 7 years. Also, I had a facial today. If my face looks really red, it's because I had this facial done and it might look all blotchy and weird, but yeah, I can't put anything on it. So yeah, I went to school to be a dental hygienist. I did that for 7 years. Then when I knew I was pregnant, I was going to have my babies, I always dreamed of becoming a stay-at-home mom. I was like, if I could do that, I would love to do that. My mom was a stay-at-home mom with us. And yeah, so I was grateful to be able to do that. I stayed home with my children and just hung out with them. And then really quickly after, it was kind of hard for me going to school and like making really good money. I was able to buy my first home by myself when I was 23. I had my own vehicle. I had a savings account. And then when I became a mom, it was just, I kind of had to let go of all those things. I didn't have like a bank account anymore. I didn't have a vehicle in my name anymore. I just kind of felt like I had lost myself, and yeah, that like freedom and like, yeah, just I became very dependent, I guess. So that's when I started to kind of look for something to do at home, just to kind of like keep myself busy, like make a little bit of money here and there. So I was like looking, that's kind of when social media was like taking off and people were posting a lot more. And I did not have like a social media really back then, but I was like, okay, I could grow my social media page. I started looking into fashion blogging, and I really like fashion and, beauty and that kind of stuff. So I started a blog. I would write about, my journey of motherhood and just sharing like fashion. I would go and like buy new clothes, and then I would share my clothes. People would swipe up and buy, the links and stuff from me. Very, very little commission. Okay. Like very little. Like, let's just say, for example, someone buys some leggings. Okay. Maybe like 50 cents, maybe $2. Like it's low, low, low. Like, so I was doing that for probably 2.5 years. And I just thought like, this is so much work. Like it is so much work. I always am spending money. I have to keep buying new clothes constantly. My closet is so full with clothes, and like, I don't even wear them anymore. And then you just kind of become like ungrateful because you have all these clothes and nowhere to wear them. And it was just like too much. So I thought like, I need to make actual money. Like this is fun. I obviously love what I do. I love sharing and helping other people because I'm doing it for basically free. So I thought, what is a way that I could incorporate into what I already have, right? I've grown my following now to like 50,000 followers. And now it's just, what can I do? So I think a lot of people, when they think of followers, you guys probably think like all this money, think more followers, more money, but it is not like that. There can be people out there with 100 followers, 200 followers who are just killing it. So followers aren't everything, right? Oh my gosh, little accident. But yeah, so then I was just like, okay, what can I do? And that's when I kind of thought, my best friend, Larissa, she's on this call. She has done Monat for like 6 years, right? She kind of started out way back in the day, but she's not someone who posts on social media. So I never saw it really. I just knew, okay, she drove this Cadillac from Monat. She was always on these free trips. What else? She was always just like having fun, and she wasn't at her corporate job anymore. She was working from home. I thought, like, okay, she's selling the shampoo. She's doing the shampoo thing. I just reached out to her. I said, hey, what are you doing? I need to hear a little bit more about this. Like, I need to know the ins and outs. And she sent me the compensation plan. And I'm pretty sure as soon as I saw the compensation plan and kind of knew like, okay, it's uncapped. It's like, however hard you work is how much you get paid. And I like that, right? Fashion blogging world was kind of like, it's just an unknown. Like maybe you're going to get a collaboration with a brand who wants to hire you 1 month. Maybe you're not going to get one for the next 2 months. Maybe someone is going to swipe up to buy a t-shirt. Maybe they're not. It's very, kind of hard to like really know where you're going. And I like there's a roadmap. So it was like, as soon as I saw that compensation plan, I saw that, some of these women are, making 40,000 a month and 10,000 a month. And there's 100,000 a month. And I just thought, wow, like that was just like a no-brainer. I was like, I'm doing this. Like, it's an easy switch of just my shampoo. I'm already washing my hair. Everybody else needs to wash their hair. So it was like a very easy fix or easy like transition. But I was obviously very scared too. I don't know why. You just get like that nervous feeling inside where you're like, oh, like, could I do this? But I think we overthink it a lot of the times, where it was like, of course I can do this. Like, it's shampoo. Everybody needs this. It's essential, just like toilet paper. So it was just something that I was like, okay, I'm going to jump in and I'm just going to like go all in. And since doing this, it's almost been 2 years, I've gotten 3 free trips. I'm like so close to my free Cadillac, which I'm so excited about. And I've been able to grow a savings account. I've been able to become a mom by myself. I'm a single mom now. I was able to leave a bad relationship. And, you know, I'm just doing life on my own now with my babies, and I'm so happy. And now I just feel like I'm called to help other moms. Like, I know there's other moms who are in my situation who, you know, maybe feel stuck, maybe feel trapped, maybe they feel just, you know, they don't feel themselves anymore. And I know that feeling when you just don't have anything to your name anymore, you know, you kind of let it all go, and you want to get out, you want to like do something new. It's scary. I talk to a lot of women every day, and they just are like, how did you do it? So I know that there's women out there, and that's why I just have to keep sharing every day, and just hoping that, you know, I can help more people become, you know, their best selves. So yeah, it's the best yes I ever said. And, you know, I'm so excited about it. And I always say, in the next 5 years, everybody is going to be on the shampoo. Like, it's just up and up and up and growing, and more people are seeing like the vision. And yeah, there's a lot of opportunity and growth here for everybody.
Thank you so much, Ashley. I appreciate you jumping on and sharing that story with everyone. I know that it's never like easy sharing our stories, because they are personal, and I don't know of anyone who, you know, does this that doesn't believe that they are personal, because we do go through a lot of growth. And I think that that's something that people undersell in when they talk about this, because I know that Sarah would agree, Ashley would agree, and any other market partner on this call would agree with me that the girl who's talking to you today is not the person who pushed accept. So please do not compare where you are at right now in like will or bravery or courage based off of where you are right now, because it grows. And I will tell you, when they say you become the 5 people you surround yourself with, it is so freaking true. It is. And we are so fortunate that we have this Add You and Stir community that you get to jump in, and you're going to have people who believe in you until you believe in yourself, which is so important. So to just kind of like cap onto everything that I was saying, I just to what everyone else was saying and what I was saying earlier on, is to understand that we are a brand that is global and growing. Okay, I do really want to go on to that topic right there, because it's so important that you understand how we are globally growing. And Monat does not have any borders when it comes to who you can have with as customers and who you can grow business with. That's a really big deal, especially when you go and look into other companies, because it does take a lot more work in the corporate side of things to have that be able to happen. Okay, so we don't have borders, meaning, you know, we have people on this call in Australia, in the US, in the UK, all of the different places, and we can do that because there are no borders when it comes to selling or recruiting, which is a super fun and a very profitable way to grow an empire. All right, so just to understand, we have a 30-day money back guarantee, whether or not you're a VIP or a market partner. So literally, if you or when you push accept, you push it, you try it. If you don't like it, it's like it never happened. Okay, if you don't like it. But I don't see it not happening, because I might not have had like an insanely like one wash wow, but over the course of washes, it was different. Things were different. Like Sarah said, it does take time, but you notice it's different. Okay. And then other people start noticing it's different. And then all of a sudden you have that front porch picture over 1 year, 2 year, 3 years of use that people are like, wow, it's different. Right. So thank you so much for joining us here tonight. If you have any other questions, go to the person who sent you here. If they don't know the answer, they're going to be able to connect with people who do know the answers, and you're going to be able to start your journey and jump in and grow and make 2022 the absolute best year of your entire life. With that, guys, I'll talk to you later, and we'll see you soon. Bye.